I asked that to Vitali. Vitali said he said that he allowed Dave to came
Ha
to
ha ha
his
ha
post.
ha.
You don't believe
Yeah,
him?
yeah, 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 yeah.
So it looks like Georgi Tsvetkov is not a huge believer in Vitaly Laletin's arm wrestling abilities. And it's not the first time he has said something like that. We'll discuss this subject towards the end of this video, especially the final round between Dave Chaffy and Vitaly Laletin, the round which Georgi Tsvetkov was referring to while kind of making fun of Vitaly Laletin. So David Dadikyan is going to face Georgi Tsvetkov at the upcoming King of the Table event for the super heavyweight left arm match. His current weight is 116 kilos and he's feeling pretty confident, pretty strong around this body weight. Dadikyan has mentioned that if he is able to defeat Georgi, he would like to have a super heavyweight title match against Vitaly Laletin. But Vitaly has some other ideas. He has said many times that Dadikyan should face Alijan first and only the stronger guy out of these two should get an opportunity to arm wrestle him for the title shot. When Engin asked this to Alijan Muratov, he had some other ideas. He said that Dadikyan needs to face someone else like Ivan Metushenko and defeat him before he could ask a match against me. So the situation is weird, but Dadikyan mentioned that Vitali has to defend the title, and the same goes for Alijan. He cannot be sitting on the 115 kg title forever, he has to defend it. David thinks that Georgi Tsvetkov is a one-dimensional puller. Unlike Alex Kurdecha, he cannot do anything other than a top roll. That's why he feels he should be able to win this match, especially since he was able to defeat Kurdecha without much trouble. He said that during the WAF days, even Yordan Sonev was able to hook him, so he should be able to do the same. And he also knows and acknowledges that it's not a secret in this match that if he gets the hook, he will win the match, and if Georgi is able to take his wrist, if his top roll starts working, then he is going to win the match. Georgi said his right arm was injured during the Dave Chaffy super match, and after that he got the offer to arm wrestle David Dadikyan on the left arm. So he completely stopped training his right arm. He has been focusing only on his left since then. My left is pretty strong. I feel very confident with my left. Maybe in 4 years it has not been so strong. If my plan works, it will be a nightmare for David. I'm not sure why he was saying 4. Even since before the 2018 Moldova Travis Bagent match, Georgi's left arm was injured. It was already operated multiple times by then. So I would say since 2017, his left arm has not been the same. He also mentioned that right now, he's not even feeling Sasha Andreev or Krasimir Kostadinov on the table. He's beating them pretty easily. He's working with them on the table 2 times a day and 2 hours each time. And that too almost full force. He's not lifting weights in the gym, but when you work out on the table with high level elite arm wrestlers for 4 hours, that's a serious workout. And Dadikyan thinks that if Georgi keeps on training like that, he will lose for sure, because that is too much. He cannot handle that. He needs to be resting more. Meanwhile, Dadikyan only trains 3 to 4 times a day, but he also likes to train 3 to 4 hours per training session. So now, before we discuss Georgi's prediction of the Vitali versus Michael Todd match, let's analyze his statement about Vitali Laletin. So Georgi believes that Vitali did not intentionally lose to Dave Chaffy in that final round, which happened inside the straps. And I do agree with him. When I first heard Vitali say that, I was a little bit shocked. I watched that match, that particular round in slow motion. Vitali was the first one to move and Vitali was hanging on for his dear life. He did as much as he possibly could have. Maybe after the ready go, for that one brief second, Vitali could have hit earlier, he could have hit harder. Maybe he didn't do that, but after that, he was all out. He was arm wrestling like his life depended on it. So him saying that he kind of intentionally lost that round to Dave Chaffy, I do not agree with that. At least not completely. So let's discuss, is Vitaly Laletin really overrated? I would say Vitali used to be one of the most overrated arm wrestlers in the world. And right now, he's underrated because he's ranked 9th on East versus West rankings. And I would say he should be somewhere around 5. But the unfortunate thing is, Vitali is yet to defeat anyone in the top 5. Even from the top 10, he has defeated only Artyom Morozov, who himself did not defeat anyone in the top 5 or maybe even in the top 10. So this cycle keeps continuing. Other than Morozov, Vitaly's biggest wins were Dave Chaffy and Georgi Zaranov. That's about it. He has not defeated anyone in the top 5 ever. So if someone is saying that Vitali is number 2 in the world, number 3 in the world, that would still be overestimating his abilities. Georgi said that Vitali versus Michael will be a long, exhausting match for Michael, but still Michael Todd will beat him. Once the match stops, which it will stop, Vitali wouldn't be able to do anything afterwards. It's exhausting and nightmare to have 5 rounds in strap with Michael. And then of course he said that Vitali couldn't even beat Dave Chaffy in the straps, so how can he beat Michael Todd in the straps, who has a much better stop than Dave Chaffy? Dadikyan was saying that yes, there's a possibility that Vitaly Laletin's wrist will go back, but he has never seen Vitali this big and this strong. Michael is known for stopping matches and draining his opponent's energy, but still if Vitali works correctly and transitions to a press like Hermes Gasparini did, then he can definitely win this match. Mention your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think Vitaly Laletin is still overrated? Do you think it is because he didn't get the opportunity? Or maybe he didn't get the opportunity because he was not worthy of having it? And do you think he intentionally lost that final round to Dave Chaffy? Thanks for watching, like the video, and I'll see you again.